welcome to KamenRider Blackman. Thomas is here today.
Yo.
So, for today's video, I'm just throwing this out there right now. It's part of an idea I have, plus something else I'm working on. So I'll just cut to it right away. And so, today we are doing a KamenRider Seasons tier list. This is one I have made before up to Gotchard. I don't know if that one's still up yet or this is it but modified. But, so, this is every main series KamenRider season.
Meaning no Black Sun or Amazons.
Or...
G.
No, not I was gonna say, or Shinobi.
Yeah, because he's, yeah.
Yeah.
He isn't, yeah.
None of the movies are on here.
Okay.
Or specials, so... Zaycross, Shin, Jay, Zeto, they're also
Zeto.
not... Oh, Zeto, yeah. They're all not on this list. They are... It's all main series.
One would argue, one could argue that they are main minors in their own stuff, but we're just sticking with TV specifically.
I could have put... Now that I think about it, I could have put Amazons on here.
Have you seen it?
I have not, but you have.
Yes, I have, and I also seen Black Sun, so... But I feel like that wouldn't be fair, because you haven't seen either one of them.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you want to give your opinion on it.
Okay, Amazon's is... Okay.
I mean, like adding it onto the tier list.
Oh no, I was gonna say that's fine. It's fine. I was gonna say that because I'll be going to a whole ramble about it, and I don't want to spoil you.
You're gonna have to do that at some point because here's why: Gotchard is on this list,
okay,
and I want to leave that all for you.
That's when I want to save that. That's what I'm saving my ramble for.
Okay. And so, trust me, I got another thing to tell you later, but yeah.
Okay.
But let's kick the list off with 1971, the very first KamenRider. This is a show I have watched. I've tried to watch it. I unfortunately did not finish it. I also just skipped around a bit to what was important.
Yeah, same.
I kind of want to... Ranking it wise, it feels like I should put it on haven't seen yet, since I haven't finished the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, that's totally fair. And just a heads up right now, I am currently watching Go Ranger because I want to review that show.
Nice.
I meant to review it some point, earlier this month. I just didn't because...
It's also a very long show.
It's a very long show, too. That's another show spoiler alert, I'm also going to be skipping around on, too, just for what's important.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. No, yeah, it's not a big deal. Not like you mentioned too much.
So, have any of us seen V3?
Good amount. Halfway there.
Okay. Shall we put it on haven't seen yet, or should we rank it somewhere?
What are the ranks again?
Oh, the ranks, there's S for Goat Best, and A, B, C,
I would
D.
say maybe a B.
Okay.
For what I've seen, I like.
Okay. Yeah, just throwing it out there, too. The other ranks are D, F for Got Terrible. But then there are those certain options where we probably don't fully remember it or just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So there's gotta rewatch it, haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Gav is the only thing there for ongoing since Gav is currently airing right now.
Yeah, and it's great.
Yeah. But you said V3 should be in B tier?
Yeah, I like V3 as a character, and he's just, and I don't know, it's simple and effective.
Okay. Huh. I honestly gotta watch V3 at some point. I might do that after...
KamenRider.
Yeah.
As you should.
So next, KamenRider X.
Haven't seen it.
I have seen it.
Okay.
X... Honestly, I think X should be in D tier.
Okay.
It had a strong start, but I don't know. I think after a while, it just lost itself.
Okay.
I don't think F, but I do think it should be in D tier.
Fair enough.
Amazon, I have seen.
Same.
This isn't the Amazons. This is OG Amazon.
OG, the one that got cut short.
Yeah. I liked the show.
Same, honestly, same.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. I said I did, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. What do you like about it?
I like how it's more violent compared to the shows, and also...
Oh, dude, oh, no, keep going.
Visually, it's visually appealing to me, even though gore is like something I'm hit or miss on, but most Amazon's was like I think it was Amazon. I gotta make sure I'm saying Amazon, not Amazon. Amazon is visually it's like it's violent, but it's also just I just like Amazon as a character.
Me too. Honest to God, the visuals for me, like the savage fighting style and the gore, for whatever reason, it worked for me.
Especially if it's from the Showa era.
Yeah, now I wouldn't even say it's from the Showa era. It just maybe because it was from that early on that the gore wasn't so heavy.
Yeah.
But shoot, in this case, with a Kamen Rider beating up monsters, when he kills them, they doesn't just blow up. They just drop dead. And
Realistically speaking, yes.
that's a bit shocking, but seeing how savage he fights, it's
I mean, yeah, given that, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
yeah, like shoot, the first episode where he fights that monster, and you kind of see him biting, spots of blood on him, all that graphicness. Some reason it's shocking to see.
Yeah.
And on a kids show.
And no wonder
Especially in the 70s.
And no wonder it got canceled halfway through.
Eh.
Yeah, but it's for what it did. It worked.
I also did enjoy the story. I did enjoy the characters. Pour one out for the Mole Beast Man.
Yeah.
I say Amazon should be in B.
Yeah, I agree.
B is a good spot for it.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's enjoyable.
Yes.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Could there have been more with it? Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So next, Stronger.
Okay, I just one I haven't seen in a while, but I need to revisit it one of these days. So if you have something to say of it, go for it.
I have seen Stronger. I do remember it. Honestly, with Stronger, it can go either way. I remember reading comments online about how Stronger was so good, mainly because the characters aren't so bad. But as a whole with the show, it's could have been a bit better.
Yeah. It also didn't do well. Apparently, it didn't do well financially, but it's still regarded as a fan favorite apparently to some people.
Yeah, we can at least give credit to the fact that this is where we got the very first final form.
Yeah, so I would say D at best.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. D. Skyrider.
Sorry, what's happening?
You're good. It's good. I get the reference. Skyrider.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I have seen Skyrider.
Okay.
I'm thinking either B or C because, okay, the characters, they're fine.
For Showa standards.
I don't know if I want to say for Showa standards, because that's kind of general. You can honestly say that about any of the characters.
That's a fair
from the Showa era.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah.
Except maybe Amazon.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair. I see your point. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, but with the main character, he was stereo. I guess you can say he was the archetype.
Yeah.
Titular character.
Yeah, wasn't this when KamenRider came back on television or something? Or...
Yes, this was the reboot.
Okay, just checking, just making sure.
But with the story, it was fine. Honestly, liked some episodes of Skyrider because of the plots of the day and how huge they were.
Yeah.
But I guess that's more to say about, the Kaijin than the villains.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and for the certain episodes.
Yeah, but still part of the show, so I think, so that's still valid. That's valid regardless. It's still valid.
Honestly, let me think. With Skyrider, I don't like it as much as Amazon.
So C.
Yeah, I was about to say C or D.
Yeah, I think that okay.
It's kind of hard to say, Adam.
I'll let you think about this. Cut to 2 hours later. Title's time stamp card.
I can probably try to edit that in.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Let me think. It's really is a tough call. I think Skyrider had a bit more going on than X and Stronger. Maybe C?
Yeah, I would say C.
Alright. I was about to say, it's a tough call. It was gonna be between either C or D, but there are some good things, and there definitely are some interesting and good things in Skyrider.
Yeah.
Like when the like when previous writers come back and all. So yeah, I guess C.
Yeah.
Super One.
Yeah. This one I just need to rewatch, but I have seen a decent amount of it.
I remember Super One.
I know you do.
It could have been better.
It could have been a lot better. So you're putting it in an F?
I feel like I should put like another. I feel like I should put an E category on here.
Yeah, probably,
But yeah, Super One should be an F.
yeah.
Like it had so much potential to start with, and it just didn't bother to use. Okay, the problem with Super One could be it's the same problem with almost every Showa series. It's that it's filler heavy.
Yeah.
Not a lot happens,
Mm-hmm.
and it happened. And for whatever does happen, it's so at moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for once, finally Super One fights the bad guys. Then a new group of bad guys come in. Then
Yeah.
filler till we get to the end.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, Super One kind of deserves to be an F.
Yeah.
It just there's I gotta remember to do this at some point. How to fix Super One because I definitely do have ideas in mind for it.
Okay.
So next, Black.
A.
A. Black is a good show.
Yes.
It's kind of the same problem with Super One where it's filler heavy.
Yeah.
But once Shadow Moon comes in, it is worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a reason I have the Blu-ray disc.
Oh yeah. Okay. Shoot, since while we're on Black, do you think it's a matter of perception for once Shadow Moon comes in, the show gets a bit better?
I feel like it heavily depends on how I don't know. I feel like it depends on person to person. Like depends on perspective.
I was thinking that too.
Even before Shadow Moon showed up, I was liking what I was seeing.
Okay, well, you have some particular favorite episodes.
Granted, the first few episodes, I remember those. I remember getting really emotional over those because the first this opening scene specifically with them, with with Koto and
Kotaro Minami.
Yeah, and Shadow Moon.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there are even some filler episodes too that are interesting.
Yeah.
The villains were great.
Mm-hmm.
The monster designs were so terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I also think another thing I realized about Black is how modern the writing was at the time.
Yeah.
Which is the same thing you can say about Gav with how modern the writing is.
Yeah. Was there a gap between Super One and Black? I don't remember.
Yes, there was.
Okay, so maybe they would have to rework some things and figure out, hey, maybe we should. Yeah, so I feel like with Black, that's a good way to change it up.
I guess a bit. Yeah,
especially when we have costumes.
Oh yeah, like this was their way of being a bit darker.
Yeah.
And for anyone who's not too big on the year wise, like Super One came out in 1980. And Black came out in 1987.
Yeah, it's a really big time. That's way a time gap.
Yep. While we're on Black RX.
Okay, upon actually watching it and not just hating it for the sake of hating it, I don't hate it. I don't mind it.
Okay, I was about to say I'm with you on the same boat, man. I've constantly heard for years or so about Black RX being terrible. Then I actually watched an episode or two.
And it's not bad.
It doesn't suck.
I mean, it also gave us form changes, so I can't really hate it that much.
Yeah. But still, just watching episodes, I was like, this isn't as bad as I've heard it was.
Yeah.
So where do you think it should be ranked? Because I never fully finished it.
Maybe under Black.
Really?
Maybe next to Black. Maybe just right next to Black except.
You think it should be A tier?
I don't know. What do you think, B or A? I'm thinking A or B.
I was thinking about, if you want to put it in B, that's fine. I was probably going to say I haven't seen yet because I haven't fully watched it.
That's a fair point. Yeah, let's put in haven't seen, finished yet, or seen.
Well, to be fair, how much of Black RX have you seen?
I've gone up to the part where Shadow Moon came back.
Okay.
So I just put in haven't seen yet.
Alright.
Just to be reasonable.
Okay, to be reasonable, yeah, okay. That should be fair for when we haven't finished the entire show.
If we have to a certain halfway point, then maybe.
Yeah. Because I honestly was going to be fine with Black RX being in B tier if you've seen a bigger majority of it than me.
Yeah, and I need to get back onto that.
Okay. So next, the now finally Heisei with Kuga.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Honestly, I would have said A or so, but
like.
okay, here's the thing. I would say A because the one flaw with Kuga is the pacing.
Yeah, the pacing is pretty bad, but
I wouldn't say bad. It's just slow.
Slow, yeah. It's like, but compared to everything else great about this show, it's like.
Yeah,
Kamen came back in with a banger.
Yeah, it was dark. The plot, everything with Kuga is honestly so enjoyable.
Coincidentally, this is 25th. This year marks 25th anniversary.
Makes sense. This show came out in like the 2000s.
Oh, 2000 exactly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, I do really like Kuga.
Oh yeah, I freaking love Kuga.
I love the story. I like the character. Everything was so essential in Kuga.
Yeah.
It's like, even if the pacing was a bit slow, it was like a drama. Maybe that was the intended idea, but
that probably was. That most likely definitely was the intention.
All right, that's I can go in S.
Okay.
All right. Up in S.
Yep.
Now I honestly can't wait to do like my top 10 seasons list.
Yeah.
I just need to get it down like a full 10. But so next, Agito.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna be blatantly honest.
I have seen Agito.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm a bit mixed. Honestly, trying to think back on it now, I'm a bit mixed on it.
Okay.
Parts of it I found were interesting, and other parts of it I thought took too long to finally be revealed.
Okay. When is this put in D?
I was gonna say like either C or D.
Okay.
Because it's kind of a mixed bag.
So let's go with C.
All right, yeah, C.
Granted, I like the idea of G3 and G3X and stuff. I like them.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Oh shoot, I actually remember that arc, like the creation of the G3X suit.
Yeah.
It was, and how it was just a straight up suit that was stronger, so much better. That suit, G3X has more kills under its belt than regular G3.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's a lot better.
And given how many weapons it has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So next, Ryuki.
Ooh, I don't know what do you think. I want to say S, but I'm not sure if that's too generous.
Really? You think Ryuki should be an S?
Maybe A. Maybe A to be generous.
I was going to say, think about Ryuki. It has some stumbling blocks a bit.
Okay, fine. I'll just go for B if you want.
Okay, here I think are the stumbling blocks. One, the main villain as a villain is just poor because he did everything to save his little sister, but majority of the things he didn't have to do.
Yeah.
I.e., have a whole rider war, because the dude essentially had godlike powers, and he kept constantly saying that, okay, you guys have to fight to see who will win, and my sister will be revived. Like, dude.
That's, yeah, okay, not thinking about it like that, yeah, it does something like overly complicated.
It is.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, I will be honest, from the start, I did like how Ryuki was doing things at the start, but I felt like once we got to the end, things started to be abrupt.
Yeah, okay. B or C?
B, C, or D.
Okay, B.
Okay, but
I vote B.
Okay, I was about to say too. You do like Ryuki.
I like it mainly. I might be a bit nostalgia biased because after Dragon Knight, I maybe learn about Ryuki, but I might be a little biased, so maybe C at best. I don't know. I like the character. I like the main cast.
Okay.
And the designs I love, and I just love the concept behind.
Oh yeah, the concept behind it is pretty good.
Especially the Advent Beasts, like the Advent Decks themselves.
Oh yeah, honestly, almost everything in Ryuki we have seen kind of done better in other shows.
Yeah, like that we'll get to eventually.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think? If you want to go C, that's fine.
Okay, since you like Ryuki, but I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah, let's go C.
Okay. So next, Fies.
I think it's a B.
Really?
I like Fives more than most other people did.
Okay, I was about to say, I'll go off your word for that, because I also got to rewatch Fies.
Yeah, it has its flaws, but it's not A or S. It's fine,
Yeah.
especially for Inoue standards.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to put Fies on my schedule for shows to watch at some point.
And yeah, you have yet to watch the Fives 20th anniversary film, which was something.
I have.
Say.
I know, I will. I want to watch all that. I will.
Take your time. No one's rushing you besides me. Jake, I'm joking.
Trust me. Okay, I know, because trust me, by the end of this, I'm going to get the last laugh.
Okay.
So next, Blade.
S.
Okay.
I just really love Blade. The characters are great, story's great. The ending made me cry. I can't stop thinking about the goddamn bench.
Oh my god. Oh wait, yeah. Wait.
I know it's the movie. I think it's not. I know it's not technically the movie, but I don't care. But it's still Blade related, so I can't stop thinking about that goddamn bench.
You mentioned that, and I was thinking Jetman, but
Oh.
then I remembered Toshigi Inoue did write on this show. He did not write that specific episode.
I know he didn't, but I can't help it. Okay, don't judge me.
I'm not. I was about to say too. It's been a while since I watched Blade, but I don't mind it being an S because you're bringing up some of the highlights that I remember about it and enjoyed.
Oh yeah. Also the memes.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yearly days of memes. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. So next, actually, curious question right now. You think we should put an E category on here?
I feel like at this point it's too late to put one in now because. At this point I think it's too late because
I mean, if we did have like an E category, I feel like E would kind of be that purgatory for certain shows, like say Stronger, maybe Ryuki or so.
Yeah, let's just leave it as is.
Okay, so next Hippiki.
Okay. I'm up to the point. I'm up to the part where people claim it's bad, but I haven't finished it because me and John have to finish that up soon.
Okay.
But honestly, even when it supposedly gets bad, I'm not hating it. I kind of enjoy it.
Oh, okay. Where do you think it should go?
A, maybe B. No, B.
No, trust me right now. I'm not criticizing it. I have not seen Hippiki, so I really want to go off of your honest thoughts.
I want to say A. I want to say honest thoughts A.
Oh, okay. I'll honestly, this makes me honestly want to check out Hippiki.
Yeah, I mean it starts off incredible,
Huh.
and then even if it's people say it might be terrible after when it supposedly starts being bad, but I'm not hating it. I still like it.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's not as good as the first half, but still.
Okay, mind saying a bit more on it?
If you haven't seen it, it's not really good. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to say much on it because it's.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Kabuto.
I haven't seen this one in a while.
I haven't seen it ever.
So let's put it in rewatch.
Okay.
Gotta rewatch.
Deno.
Oh boy, that one I want to say rewatch as well because I haven't seen Deno in so long.
I've seen very little of Deno. I watched some episodes there and then, but nah.
Yeah, so let's put it in. Gotta rewatch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kiva.
I haven't even watched that one yet, to be honest.
I watched a little of it, so I'll just put in haven't seen yet.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Decade.
Oh boy, this is where things might get a little heated. I want to be generous and say C.
Really? Please explain why.
Well, I mean, besides the fact I'm biased, if you've seen any of my content on my channel, you know how much I love Decade.
Yeah.
But I'm also not going to ignore its many flaws and how the ending was it ended off too short and we had to finish the show was technically walk through a movie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ignore it, so I'm not going to be. So I'm being generous to my boy Decade.
Okay. Shoot, Amazon was short too, but even that show ended off better.
Yeah. At least for Amazon, you didn't have to pay money to watch a goddamn movie.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
You're good. W.
Double.
I if that's how they want it to be spelled, then
It's
this
spelled
should.
W.
I know. Okay, but I was about to say
Double is double. Tomato.
exactly.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
If they wanted their name to be accurate, then the sign of a W shouldn't be freaking everywhere. They also should have advertised that then.
Okay. Anyways, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking B tier.
I was gonna say A, but that works too. That was fine. That's good. That's a nice middle ground.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say double's not bad, but I just think it's good. I just think it's fun. I just think it's good.
I mean,
I don't go as far as saying great.
I mean, given how many custom guy memories and official guy memories I have,
Yeah.
I'm also a little biased towards double, so I'll go with B, I guess.
Honestly, I could say A.
Okay, I mean, no, it's your tier list. You can go with B.
No, trust no. Okay, this is something we can both decide on.
A.
Okay, 'cause I was about to say there are aspects of W that I do think are good.
Yeah.
I do like the characters. I do like the premise and everything. I feel like the one thing that kind of fell short were the villains.
Yeah.
Well, the villains essentially weren't too bad, but I don't know. I felt like the villains, they didn't do much action until the show was almost over.
Yeah. Continuing off double, I know it's unreal. I like the lore, especially the lore, especially they made and how they expand on it in other forms. Like they have a freaking manga, Futopia.
Oh yeah, okay, then yeah.
And yeah, so that's why I love it so much because they also keep it consistent with even in the manga / anime.
Okay. Honestly, one best thing, my favorite thing about Double is the secondary writer, Axel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's great.
I love his story. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so next, O's.
Boy, B or A.
Okay, I'll go off your word. It's been a while since I've seen O's.
Yeah, let's go with A.
You think so?
I mean, yes, I really like Anka and Edgy.
Okay.
So yes.
It's been a while since I've seen O's. Like it's
Yeah.
it's just been honest to God. With shows like W, I can't best remember, but O's, it's like
The characters will make it great for me.
okay, but like holy crap, I'm remembering now. Like, shoot, guess when did I first watch O's?
2014.
Nope.
Okay, I don't know.
Around back in college, like back in my first year of college.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
Jeez.
same with Double.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
It was like that long ago.
Jeez.
So next, Forza, B tier.
Yeah, agreed. I love Forza, but yeah.
Like Forza is a fun show to
It's
watch.
fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's nothing too groundbreaking, but it's fun regardless. And it's like
Yeah.
I like the positive.
Yeah, it's fun. It's positive. Like it's fun.
Yeah, and also Gento was a precious man. I love him. Sorry.
Hey, I ain't questioning you. Hey, I ain't judging you there, man. Cause I'm trying to think who. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of like a personal favorite character like that for me.
Yeah.
I would say Ace, but he's God.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of hard to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, Gentoro's just precious.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
He's a blessing to this world. If I was even religious.
Yeah. So next, Wizard.
COB.
Okay, I'll take your word for it because for me, I would put down Gotta Rewatch.
Okay, yeah, it might be better because I actually need to rewatch that show, but I do remember liking it.
Okay, I'll put in Gotta Rewatch.
Okay.
Gaim.
S.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Is it not a fact that I love Gaim?
That's a fair point. You know, it's a fair point.
Yeah, like I
freaking
love everything about Gaim.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
God,
Gaim is
amazing.
great.
So Drive.
A or B.
I honestly want to say A.
Yeah, let's go with A. Yeah, because I love that show.
Maybe A or B.
A.
I mean A or B because I like the story, the premise, I like the plot and all.
I love the characters as well.
The second half of this show is my favorite. Like
Oh, yeah.
after Type Tridron is introduced, everything about this show is just I love it all.
Yeah, so let's put it in A.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Alright.
So Ghost.
B. It's not bad. I like it.
Okay. Ghost, I remember with Ghost, I watched it every now and then.
Yeah, it's overhated. It's also very overhated in my opinion, just like Saber, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
But
So next.
Yeah, X8. Okay.
Wait, no, you want to say more about Ghost?
No, X8, X8.
Okay, X8.
S.
Yep.
Yeah, it just X8 is. That's what that made me start watching KamenRider on a daily basis more again. So and I have given how many cash outs I made after basically.
Yeah.
It's a really great show.
I get that. Sometimes you will get me into watching some certain shows. This was one of them. And it was once Laser died.
Yeah.
I got hooked into seeing how this will continue.
Oh yeah, especially on Christmas.
Oh.
On the holiday Christmas episode, especially.
Yeah, but ooh, God. It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
I still remember when we got caught up. I still remember that one time where we were just playing catch up with X8 early on.
Yeah.
We got up to the episode where Laser died, and we were just like, holy shit.
Yeah. I'm like, holy fucking shit.
But I knew after that I was definitely going to watch the next episode.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But, ooh, X8, man, it deserves to be an S.
Yeah.
So next, Build.
A at best.
I agree. I can agree with that. A at best.
Everything's good about up until they had to force the Geo tie-in. Like
you mean like with the
ending, like the merging of worlds towards the end of the show, like the finale. The finale is like the worst part of the show.
Here's the funny thing. Oh shoot, I'm not in frame. Here's the funny thing about that. The merging of the worlds concept.
I mean, I love the ideas.
Okay, I was about to say the idea of it isn't so bad, if only for the reason of continuity and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I love that idea too. I just wish it was handled better.
Okay, I was about to say I do like. Shoot, I'm trying to think. I remember re-enjoying the second arc of Build.
Okay.
And the first arc too, I did enjoy that. I definitely did enjoy aspects of Build.
Yeah. Okay.
To which I do think, yeah, A's a good spot for it.
Yeah.
To you, what are some of the negatives?
Okay. Most of the negatives mostly come in form of the finale. That's about it. That's honestly all I can think of. Everything else I really love about this. Everything else I love this show. So
Okay.
The characters are great. Stories, for the most part. I mean, it's fine.
Okay. I was about to say.
I just love the concept as well. Again.
Oh yeah, I was about to say almost every. Yeah, Build's not S, but it's definitely not B. I say A's a good spot for it.
Yeah. Agreed.
Da. No, F.
F, yeah. I love the ideas behind it, but it's horrendously executed.
The first time when we tried to reshoot this, were you or John defending Zio?
I don't remember. It's been like, I don't know. We haven't filmed that. We filmed that like months.
Yeah.
I want to say last year.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even remember what I said to be honest then. So I'm just.
Me neither. That's kind of why I wanted to redo this video because I barely remember a single thing I said about it.
Yeah.
But I do remember thinking Zio should be in trash. It
had good ideas, horrendous execution. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god. Let's talk about the ideas from this show and how they just.
I mean, like the concept behind Wide Watches, I love. That's what I should specify.
Okay, concept behind Ride Watches, that's good. However, going back to watching some of the tribute episodes, I look back and I think, huh. Okay, this episode wasn't so bad. This episode, no. This episode wasn't so bad.
And then the following episode.
No.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. Cause I want to shit on Zio. Like,
okay.
Even after a whole 4 video part review of that show, I still can't stand Zio.
Fair enough.
It's like, I hate this show with a passion. And believe it or not, the main writer is the least of my concerns with this show.
Yeah.
It's freaking everything else. I hate the villains. I hated like the final boss's whole motivation, everything. Honest to God,
Can I say I feel like this show didn't really have much of a planned plot. They just kind of did shit whatever they want, and didn't have a plan.
It felt like this show was trying to be like Gokaiger, but it just bombed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And the time travel aspect, it just and the time travel aspect of this show, it eventually just shot itself in the head with how it tried to explain so much, but it just was too complicated.
It's too complicated and inconsistent with each other. It's
completely inconsistent to the point where it didn't even feel like time travel.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, exactly. Like, at some point, I'm like, this is not even time travel. You're literally just doing a Decade 2.0.
Yeah, it's just...
even worse.
Oh my god, yeah. But X, 01...
S or A?
I want to say A. Or should we... Oh, shoot. We could put this in S if we wanted to. I remember from the first time we tried to reshoot this, John kept debating for it to be A or lower because this is the one thing I constantly hate hearing, how COVID screwed 01 over.
I mean, yeah, it did, but I'm not gonna say it. I mean, they do what they could with what they had to work with.
Exactly, and I try to give it that much credit, and just hearing so much how COVID screwed the show over, it pisses me off to no end just hearing it.
Let's just put it in an S.
Yes, I want...
to piss them off.
Not even to piss them off. 01 is that great of a show.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just that great of a show. Whoa, keep in mind, the competition arc...
Yeah, that's a rough buddy.
That was a rough jam.
Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, that was. I remember watching that as it was going, and I'm like, wow, this is rough.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I just now realized other. Oh crap! Now I'm just thinking of like other video ideas I have in mind. One of them might be if 01 was to be adapted, how would it be done?
Ooh, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I would prefer it not to be adapted, but that's besides the point.
Okay, but I was thinking, so with the competition, Guy is honestly much better as a villain than redeemed.
Or anti-hero, for that matter, looking at you outsiders. Yeah, I don't... anyways, that's besides... Anyways...
Okay, I was about to say, so do we really think it should be an S as opposed to A?
I just want to say A. It's just say stick with S. I mean.
Okay, let's stick with S.
Yeah. If you're watching this, John, sorry.
Does John even watch my videos?
I have no idea. I don't know. Probably not.
Okay, so X, Saber.
A.
You think so?
What are you thinking? And if you're thinking higher, then I'm also not opposed to that.
Higher? No. I honestly don't think Saber should be that high at all because so much with Saber I just did not like.
Okay, I would put it. I mean, I love Saber. It's like I really love Saber, and maybe I liked it so much, and maybe go back and revisit Ghost, and actually maybe enjoy Ghost more, just as much as Saber actually. So we can put it in C if you want.
I was gonna say something like D.
Fine.
You sure?
I mean, I'm not, but it can't. If you honestly didn't, if our opinions are gonna be this, if our opinions are like this far away from each other, then I'll take the L on this one.
Okay, but so like, what do you like so much about Saber?
The characters, the positive messages, just aesthetics.
Which specific characters did you like?
Toma.
Okay.
Especially Toma. He's like such. I don't care what anyone says. I love positively driven characters. I just, positivity. What can I say? I like positive. I like being positive. I don't like being overly negative.
Okay. All right. I liked some of the characters.
Okay.
I liked Rintaro.
Yeah.
My second favorite character is straight up Solomon.
Yeah.
Because he was just a fantastic villain. I loved how crazy he was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What I did not like from the show were some of the characters.
Fair enough, yeah.
Kenzan.
The Disaster. Even though I like Disaster, but yeah, I know you don't like him.
Yeah, the tertiary writer, Kento.
Yeah,
He was one of the worst things about this show.
Yeah.
And shoot, the two siblings, Durandal and Sabella.
Oh god, their relationship especially makes me cringe.
Exactly, just stuff like that.
Okay, yes, let's put it in D.
Right, you sure?
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring down Saber for you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Trust me.
It's fine.
Okay. it just to not sound negative, there are still some good aspects about Saber.
Okay.
The aesthetics are definitely good. Like, the premise and everything with the show is still good. Everything with it is still interesting. Honestly, in my opinion, what kills it is the other stuff that brings it down.
I don't know. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
Like, the whole thing with Caliber, or at least with the first Caliber, was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's like kind of idiot. His whole, the first Caliber's whole plan and everything was just idiotic.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
To the
enough.
point of like, almost everything happened. Everything with the first and the second Caliber, almost everything happened with them because they were both just idiotic. With the first one, he got tricked into getting off of Solomon's trail, and the first one was looking for something in particular. Wait, correct me if I'm accurate or not. Like the second one was onto something, but he just went about it the wrong way.
Yeah, seems about right. Okay.
But that's just me, at least with Saber. Now I'm sorry if I ruined
It's
a bit
fine.
of it for
It's
me.
fine. It's fine.
Okay. So next, Revice.
What are you thinking? I have some thoughts.
Okay, give me your thoughts first.
The characters I love. Everything else, I feel like it just dragged on for way too long. The show just dragged on for way too long. I get it's the 50th anniversary show. There's an excuse the fact that you didn't have to stretch out the show for 50 fucking episodes.
Really? Did it feel stretched out that much?
For me personally, yes.
Huh.
After the main villain was dead, I just feel like they just didn't know what to do at that point. I feel like that's where the show should have ended.
Huh.
To the point, maybe.
Wait, do you mean, when you say the main villain, do you mean GIF?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, I kind of fear, I'm not going to fault you there with how it extended on a bit,
Yeah.
especially with George.
Yeah.
I'm the only one defending this. I didn't mind George's breakdown.
I didn't mind that either, but I didn't mind it either as well. Also, it's good to see him as a KamenRider.
Yeah, it is.
But I do like I like the aesthetics as well.
Honestly, Revice did writer-based forms right.
Yeah.
It did it much better than Zio.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
So
And honestly, I appreciate the fact how, for an anniversary season, it didn't focus so much on the anniversary part. Like, it was still its own. It was focusing on its own story and being its own
that's
thing.
another reason why I think it's better than Geo.
Okay, a lot of things are better than Zio.
That's besides the point. Yeah, but because it doesn't feel like an anniversary show. It just feels like a KamenRider show.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think?
Honestly, I didn't mind some aspects of this show. I love Vice.
Yeah.
If they were still selling one of those head plushie things of him, I would buy one, if only for my little sister.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I love Vice as a character. I liked Iki.
Yeah.
Some of the other characters and writers I didn't think were so bad.
They were.
I started to, wait,
You're so serviceable.
yeah, I guess, yeah, that's a better way to put them. They were serviceable. The dad as a writer, that opened a very interesting door. Which, by the way, the KamenRider Veil suit, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
His next one, Death Stream, was fine.
Yeah.
I definitely think one of the things about this show that definitely did brought it down was Daiji, the secondary writer.
Yeah. Agreed. His story. He wasn't handled. He was handled not the best.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it's like after the whole KamenRider Evil introduction thing, he was kind of there.
Yeah.
And then he just switched sides, which really ruined his character.
Mm-hmm.
It just... yeah. So it's like, ooh, where would we want to put Revice?
A.
You really think it should be an A?
B.
Honestly, think I won't mind B.
Okay. Let's go with B then.
Okay. I agree there are some negative aspects of it. I will agree there are some negative aspects of it, but after, I guess, the first arc, I didn't think it was too bad.
Yeah, fair enough. It's fine.
But yeah, what are some other negative aspects of this show?
I don't know. Honestly, just the final boss being defeated too early. I think That was like my only complaint. Everything else I loved about everything else I think the show is great. It's fine.
Okay, I was about to say because Giff wasn't defeated so early on. Like he was defeated more so before the KamenRider Juga thing.
Yeah, it's
Fully
I mean,
defeated.
Like, yeah, I mean, just yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next, Geets.
S.
Yeah, S. This is
Great.
it's fantastic.
It's Ryuki, but better.
It 100% is. Everything with this show is flawless.
Yeah.
It's like the characters are flawless. The whole story evolved over time, which made it even more better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a show about desire, like honest to God, throughout the run of Geets, almost everyone got what they wanted without needing to win the Desire Grand Prix.
Exactly.
Which makes the journey all the more better. We see archetypes actually grow above the norm. Mm-hmm. Like Nago is one of my favorite tertiary writers.
Yeah.
Geets is one of my personal favorite writers.
Yeah, agreed.
The first arc is phenomenal. Mm. The introduction to Geets 9, dope.
Peak.
However, there's one thing I might want to wonder about, and that is Tycoon.
I didn't mind that.
Looking back on how he went, you didn't mind it?
I didn't mind it, yeah.
Okay. But still, I love everything so much about Geets so much that I just wanted to be an S. And, so next, Gotchard.
Oh boy.
This one's all you. Give me a second.
Okay, okay. Let me see.
Should I just wait out here?
No. I mean, okay. It's not gonna be as bad as you might think. Here's the thing.
No, trust me.
If you want to take, I'll let you know. I'll get you when you. I'll get you. Just wait there.
I will. You do that.
Okay, so Gotchard. Here's the thing. I love the ideas behind Gotchard. I also just love Legend in general, but it had so many good ideas. Not so questionable execution to what not so good. I don't like how he just left me here. I really hate that. Anyways, the idea behind the ideas are great. I love the characters, sort of, except for Buffer. I hate him. He's a fraud. I hate him. I just feel like the ideas didn't flesh out the ideas as much, and it felt rushed. It felt rushed, and they focused on other things that they should have been focused on more filler than the actual show, and also the whole arc with Legend and Gorgeous and Legendary Legend. I just think I love that form. I have its toy over there, but it's felt unnecessary and weird padding, but it is what it is. Gosh, I had good ideas, not so good execution. It could have been better. It's fine though. Okay, you can come back now. Tamio? We're back. Yes, I'm done.
Oh wait, Gotchart's in C.
I thought I contemplated about it quite a bit. I don't hate it as much. I don't hate it.
Okay.
It's fine. It has as many issues, yes, but
okay. Which now brings us to a new thing, which I kind of want you in frame for. We're gonna be reviewing Gotchard soon. It's like I was going to save it for a later date or something, but because I meant to review Go Ranger in April, but now that's being pushed till May. And there are plenty of things I actually had in mind to do, but binge watching can be such a chore sometimes, and sometimes I get lazy, so
that's why I don't binge watch, period.
Yeah, like, so some ideas and shows I'm going to push till later. I definitely want to keep in mind of Gav until it ends. But yeah, in that case, after Go Ranger, we're going to be checking out Gotcha Art.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. And of course, there's Gav, still ongoing.
And I love it.
It's great.
So yeah, it's a list. That's a list.
That is the list. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do this by myself because I could have, but on the other hand, it's just, I don't know, this is the type of thing that I kind of, this is something I honestly could have used a second opinion on because my memory on certain shows like O's and whatnot are so fuzzy.
It also wouldn't be it would also be, it's also more fun to have more than one person.
Yeah, honestly, if John was here, he would,
He's probably still sleeping by now.
Okay, I definitely want to still remember his stance on 01 again.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to be in like A or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still looking at 01 now. I'm thinking, should it be in A?
Do you want to put it in A? If it's going to bother you this much?
I don't want it to bother me so much, and it won't. It's like, no, what? I refuse to concede to things like COVID.
Yeah, you're right.
And, oh my god. But the competition arc, I will agree that it grated the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But do we still think it should be an S?
Yes.
Okay, then. I'll live with that. 01, so great. It's just, yeah. Let's actually take a moment right now to see if there's anything we do want to change.
No, I think it's, not really. I think it's fine as is.
Alright, sure. Everything, this is the tier list. Woo! Huh, not bad.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty on equal. Honestly, looking at this makes me think about how much more Kamen Rider I should watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, alright. Actually, now I just realized, where's Fies?
B.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's right there. Fucking invisible.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the tier list. Tell us what you guys think in the comments down below. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Tell your friends about KamenRider Blackman. Tell your friends about
Uni Warrior Thomas.
Yes. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.